Hey everyone, just going to do a quick video on the concept of cycle trends. So these are these are basically just another way or something you can use as confluence to try and find when a particular time frame is going to reverse. So it really is as easy as just drawing some lines and counting to five. So we'll start with here. So this is on the daily, and we're just going to go for our accumulation candle to our accumulation candle. And then we are going to move it to there. So this is effectively the longer term downtrend. But what we really want to figure out is we want to figure out a greedy spot. We want to know, like, is this going to be appropriate to enter down here? So we're going to run our next trend, which is going to be between the accumulation candle and the accumulation candle there. And that, if we zoom in, what you'll notice is that it cuts through the body of this one on the corner there. So we're not going to be able to use that candle for anything, but we are going to be able to run another one, which is from here down to here. Now, at the moment, we've really only had one trend break. So if you count the amount of times we're able to relocate a trend, we were able to relocate this one. So move from here to here. And the real reason for that and why you saw this big sweep up here is that this was pretty much the start of the trend. Okay, so that was the range top, they did the sweep, and then the reversal really started to happen after this point. So you can pretty much forget about this top trend. And hence you can sort of forget about this one. They're not part of the cycle. Okay, so the distribution cycle starts after the sweep and then it starts to go down. So we'll just leave it like this and we've got one trend, two trends. Now for each time this breaks, so this would be a break. So this becomes, that's basically our first interior break. So we're to one, we've got one. Now this one down here, well, that's not a break because it's on the trend, but this one is a break. So that's two. We've now got two interior breaks. Now the next one breaks the interior, breaks that other interior, and our next trend is there. So that's three. So we're currently at three. Now we then go into another stage of distribution. So we can go from there to there. That's four. We get that break. That's five. So after we get the next break of trend, we should be looking for a full-time reversal of the daily. And of course, what that actually ends up looking like, if you get rid of all the noise and just get rid of that one, get rid of all those, it ends up looking like that. And so we swept all of that liquidity, came back up. This is the area we wanted to find our entry. Then we get the reversal on the daily. So the concept is pretty simple, really. The trend will continue to break down until it's had five little breaks to the upside, and then sometimes it's six, but 5 to 6. And then sometime after that last one is where the true reversal will happen. So everything else in the meantime is just like little rallies. They'll move the price up to bring a bit more liquidity in, and then they'll go down and continue the distribution. But once they've hit that sort of 5 or 6 level, that's usually about the end of it. So it's quite clear and easy to do this on high time frames, but it applies to anything because you'll have 4-hour distribution and then 4-hour accumulation and that sort of stuff. So if we look at it, say, from a market perspective, like right from the very, very top of the previous market. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4. I can tell you're already going, holy heck, this is mind blowing. 5. And so now we're looking to buy down here. That's where all the big money was accumulating, then comes our reversal. So if you look at something yesterday, look at this one. There's our weekly. One. OGs can be a little tricky, but 2, 3, 4, 5. What about the next cycle? 1, 2, 3, 4. Touching on the corner. 5. There we go. That's the buy candle there. So yeah, that's all, all there is to this little video. But yeah, put something in the comments if that just absolutely blows your mind as to how simple a trick that actually is, and jump on the replay tool and just pick some random tokens and go through and test it and learn it. Because if you are looking for bottoms on any time frame, if you're trading on a 1 hour, if you're trading on a 4 hour, whatever it might be, this is something to use as confluence for having a realistic expectation about where that time frame should be able to reverse. Cool, and yeah, like, subscribe, and share the videos around and stuff too. We've actually just hit 265 subscribers today. We've had another 6 come in today, and that's pretty cool. And new faces showing up in the Discord, and the goal at this stage is to hit 500, and then we'll probably just raise the bar and try to go higher again. So thanks for watching. Cheers, bye.